Hey guys, it's Homestead Dad here again. I had gotten a couple questions about the homemade fire starters that I had made, so I figured I'd do a quick burn video on them, show you guys how they burn and how high they burn, stuff like that. So here's the fire starter, and all you have to do is tear a little strip in it, and I'll show you here in a second. Just like that. So you expose some of those fibers, the cotton fibers from the cotton makeup pad, and then you light that, and away it goes. I've been getting about 5 minutes of burn time, so I'll light it up here and then we can talk a little bit more. And it's been kind of breezy tonight, so we'll see how the wind affects the fire starter. I'm going to turn off the flashlight here, and you can just watch how it burns. Like I said, I've been getting about 5 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes of burn time on these, and you can see that the flame is probably, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches tall. If I put my fingers next to it here, you can see about, about how high it is. It's a pretty decent flame. And again, all it is a cotton pad, makeup pad, and then you just melt some candle wax into it, and away you go. They're actually pretty much waterproof as well because of the candle wax. I dipped one, submerged it in water for about 30 seconds, and when I pulled it up, I ripped it open and lit it on fire, and it snapped and crackled and popped a little bit while the rest of the water was boiling off the surface, but it lit just fine, so they're pretty much waterproof. So you can see the flame's actually getting pretty big, maybe 6 to 8 inches now. And I'll move the camera in so you can see it hardly has burned any of the disc itself. It's just burnt that little edge there where it was ripped. So it burns for quite a while. So these could easily be thrown in a go bag or taken with you on a camping trip. Any place where you might need, to start a fire more easily, or if you have, damp or wet tinder that you need a flame to dry out a little bit more. Obviously, this is going to give you enough flame that you could, easily dry out some tinder to get your fire going. And you can see that it's pretty breezy out, and the wind really isn't having that much effect, on the flame itself. Yeah, it makes it dance around a little bit, but it's not, blowing it out, even not even close to blowing it out. So again, if I put my hand next to the flame, you can kind of see, how high the flames are. They're pretty consistently 4 to 6, even more inches tall. So I think we've been burning for about 3.5 minutes. So I'm gonna move you guys in again so you can see. We burned maybe a little bit more than half of the disc, but the cotton itself still really hasn't even burned through. It's still working on the wax burning. So at almost 4 minutes of burn time, it's not even close to burning out yet. Get in here a little bit. So you can see we're at about 5 minutes right now, and if you look, we're just getting to that last edge there where it still hasn't burned through and blackened the cotton through the wax. So still got a little bit of time yet. You can see the flame's not going quite as high or quite as strong, but you'd still have no problem, starting a fire with that. Okay, we're at about 6 minutes, and you can see it's starting to die down a little bit. Get you in here a little bit. See, it's starting to burn itself out a little bit, but still, got a pretty good flame there that you could use to start a fire. So it's just about out. We're over, I think, 7 minutes of burn time here, and there's still a little bit of flame, but it's just about burned out. But you can see there's still embers, in the cotton, and that flame just doesn't want to give. And there it went, finally went. But there's still embers. If I were to blow on that, you can see you could still use that to start, a fire, because there's still pretty decent ember there. With just a little blow, you can get a pretty decent ember there that you can still start a fire with. So at almost 8 minutes, even the ember's just about gone. So, and you can see here, let me see if I can get my flashlight to light up here, and of course we're just about out of flashlight battery, but you can see, it's burned down to just about nothing. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for checking it out, and I'll hopefully be back with a new video sometime soon. Thanks.